Alright everyone, today we have a doozy from Project Veritas. Their technical director there at CNN, Charlie Chester, thought he was talking to I don't know, I guess another MSM hack or something, and it was a Veritas sting. So they had the dude go in there and get some goofy stuff out of him, and then I guess he left. He's like, well, I'll be back, I'll go to the bathroom, and then James O'Keefe walked in to grill him. And it's really funny because he's clearly uncomfortable, and he's like, he knows that he's been had. He's been recorded doing naughty things. Probably he'll get, fined by CNN. They'll drop a zero from his presumable 7-figure income, maybe. Demote him. He'll have to clean toilets now from now on. This is a pretty big one because he's essentially alluding internal to CNN to a desire to remove Trump, literally using the term propaganda and fear for what they're doing. And while, I know that that's the case, and I'm sure James O'Keefe fucking knows, and the people at Veritas, and most of you know, it's at some point we're talking to an echo chamber because big tech, of course, is algorithmically censoring everything that we do, so Soccer Mom America is not aware of these sorts of things. But Soccer Mom America is good at one really, really funny thing, which is they like to use Facebook. You call it Boomer Book now, or Gen X Book at youngest. And you see weird shit spread around there all the time. Well, Veritas and things like that get spread around there too. And Zuckerberg is doing the best he can to stop that, but not having a great deal of success because anyone with 5 minutes of technical knowledge knows how to get around his stupid filters anyway. And this is significant. Here you have a higher up at CNN. This isn't some random low-level local reporter or something. This isn't the tech dude that has to clean the spittle out of the microphones of the end of the news anchors. There's their technical director. This is one of their main executives. These are the sort of people that have their own bathrooms at CNN's headquarters, which I believe, isn't it still in Atlanta? Now talk about goddamn ironic at that point. This is a big oopsie though, because this is a person praisingly, gleefully using the term propaganda for their so-called reporting. Again, I know that. I would use that term, but CNN's person here being very open and honest about the fact that they're lying to everyone. Now, I'm sure that they would love to rephrase what was being said here. Well, no, we don't mean that we're lying. We mean that we're trying to stop Orange Man. You see, he's a fascist, he's evil and a Nazi, so yes, of course, we tried to stop him. Keep in mind that 90% of liberals right now are actually in support of digital book burning and censorship by multi-billionaires. They're praising the meeting we had the other day between over 100 major multinational corporate firms, collective wealth in the trillions of dollars, by the way. They're praising it. Oh, they're going to go after states. They're going to try to use economic pressure to deliberately and explicitly influence the voting system in multiple states. Wow, what a great thing. Yeah, hashtag resist. We're just like the Rebel Alliance these days. It's fucking horseshit. It's completely lunacy, but they actually believe it. So this won't change any, CNN viewers' minds. Just so that we're aware, nobody's going to turn off CNN because it's propaganda, because they'll just assume Orange Man bad. That's the funny part. Once Orange Man is brought up, whatever is supposedly against Orange Man, you could say, well, you know what I do? I go around and inject small children with HIV to stop Trump's anti-pause bullshit. He's an evil fascist and looks down on people who have AIDS, so I go around giving kids AIDS. There would be people who wouldn't have a problem with that. As long as you couch it in the right linguistic terminology, you can make it sound like activism. I'm not kidding, by the way. I'm not being hyperbolic. I bet with 5 minutes you could figure out a way to write a couple paragraph spiel and put CNN's logo on it, and there would actually be a demonstrable, reasonably large number of people who would look the other way. They wouldn't even have a problem with it. All you'd have to do is lie by omission and structure anyway, and they wouldn't even know what you're talking about. You can brainwash people that way. It's fucking easy. Most people, they live in a football team mentality dream, and their reality is entirely foisted on them by other people anyway. They're just passive absorbers of whatever crap happens to come at them from someone in a suit or a lab coat. That's basically 90% of your population. Anyway, yeah, back to Project Veritas. By the way, I'm hyper-caffeinated this morning, explaining my energy level. I'm definitely, Jeb Bush is down here, Trump's up here. I'm closer to the top at the moment. This is big. It should be spread around too. I believe that Veritas is on Odyssey and BitChute. I don't have the links handy though, actually, and unfortunately the search features on those sites can be a little bit difficult to navigate. Like, there is a learning curve involved, admittedly, and that needs to be addressed at some point in the future. But I do believe they have a presence on all of the main alternative tech sites. New tech, successor tech, as Kaufman now calls it, should be spread around. Yeah, people should. You should tell your boomer parents or grandparents about this and say, look, you know, hey, your mom watches CNN. Look, they are literally admitting to using propaganda and stoking up fear to affect the political system. At that point, it's not reporting and it's not journalism. Just make that nice terse argument. They might glaze over, but if you hit people with this sort of stuff enough times, eventually some of them wake up and they sort of know what's going on. It's just that we have to fight an uphill battle against people's own tendency to just be kind of lazy and not want to fact check or look deeper into stories. Again, this is why lie by structure is such a potent weapon in the arsenal of propagandists. You have a 5-paragraph article, 99% of the people don't get past the first paragraph. So you simply omit what you don't want them to absorb and put it at the end. No one can say you're lying. It's just that you put pertinent details that were inconvenient at the end of the article where nobody fucking saw them. 90% of those people made their snap judgment just by reading the title, tagline, and a couple of sentences. So put the juicy stuff you want them to know there, and take what you don't want them to know and put that elsewhere. That's about all. Peace out.